I usually try to keep these videos separate, but this particular time I gotta put them together. After nearly 30 years as a referee, Mike Chioda made his AEW debut refereeing Scorpio Sky and Cody Rhodes TNT Championship match, as well as Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy match that just went off the air. What a debut for Mike Chioda, a legendary referee who, in my book, is one of the very best of all time, up there with Earl Hebner, Charles Robertson, and Scott Armstrong, in my opinion, some of the best refs that there have ever been. And to see that this man is now at AEW was just amazing. Mike Chioda, the legendary referee, was the surprise ref at Storm Scorpio Sky and Cody Rhodes match. What a debut he made, and what a way that they used him 2 times in one night, because one time wasn't just good enough. 2 times in one night. Then he also referees Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy match, in which he did exactly what he told Chris Jericho he was going to do, despite the fact that Chris Jericho wanted him to play dirty, call it right down the middle. What a way for him to come, guys, after being previously released from WWE back in April. To see now he's moved into AEW, in which my book, like I said, he has been one of the most iconic referees of all time. It's been some of the best moments in wrestling history, of course, for WWE in that book. So to see that now he's in AEW, I can only hope to wonder that he'll be a part of more memorable moments in AEW, more memorable matches in AEW, more memorable he'll be refereeing more memorable of a lot of things. And I don't know how much longer he's going to be a referee, but the simple fact he's been doing this for as long as he has, 30 to 33 years, I think is what they said, that considering the fact he's been doing this for as long as he has, is just incredible. And to see that now he's in AEW, what a way for him to come out. I didn't even know where Mike Chioda was heading after seeing him being released. I didn't know where he was going to go, but to see him here, to see him fresh, to see the man who's been a part of so many amazing moments, so many. I mean, he pretty much can wrap up the Undertaker's whole career. He was the ref in a lot of Undertaker matches throughout Undertaker's whole entire wrestling career, and to see the legacy that he carries to be in AEW now is just absolutely amazing. Mike Chioda, one of my personal favorite refs, like I said, one of the top refs of all time out of the referees that I just named. Definitely, it was great to see him. It was great to see that he's in AEW now. What a way, what another shock, guys. I mean, the shocks just keeps on coming. Once again, I did not expect to see him. I did not expect to see him ref. And what a way for him to come out, guys. One of my very favorites that there is. And I can only hope that he's going to ref a lot of other memorable matches, a lot of other memorable moments in AEW to come. And I don't know how long he's going to be refing in AEW, considering how long he's been doing this, but I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to stick on for a while, and it's going to be great to see it. My God, what a way for this man to come out. Just like I said, freaking legend referee. A referee that I just know off the spot from so many moments, that he's had in the past. Been a part of some Money in the Bank cash-ins, and just a lot of a lot of great ones. I mean, I can't even name all of the moments he's been a part of, because there's been so many of them. And now, to see that he's in AEW and to be in this field, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And I was just starting to see this man move to this stage what the way he did. And Mike Chioda, man, just a really, really good ref. Just very shocking to see him come out. And, the shock just keeps on coming. This was definitely something worthwhile, especially when you have a match like that. Two really good matches for the main events. Orange Cassidy had the shocking victory over Chris Jericho in a rematch when they face each other back at Fighter Fest Night 2. The fact that Orange Cassidy actually won this time, which I nearly thought he was going to lose after the help of Jake Hager and Mike Chioda was distracted, and while he was watching the Santana Ortiz fight with the best friends, but that wasn't the case at all. And Orange Cassidy picked up the victory in what way he did. And at one point, Mike Hill was going to do a fast count because of Chris Jericho shoving him. He was going to try to hit him with that little bat or whatever he had in his hand. Mike Hill pulled out his hand, and that's just the beauty of Mike Hill. You gotta love him. And yeah, I'm shocked that this legendary ref showed up in Dynamite, and looks as though he's going to be at least sticking around with AEW for quite a while. And over on NXT, gotta bring this up. Velveteen made his return to NXT after. I'm not even going to get into the stuff that they accused him of or anything like that, but I'll just say that he was in a car accident. He was out for a long time. There was speculation that he was going to be released. So it was nice to see him be a part of the triple threat match with Cameron Grimes and Chioda. And Cameron Grimes picked up the win. He'll be heading to the ladder match, the big ladder match for the North American Championship at NXT TakeOver next weekend. But the shocking part of it all was to see Velveteen Dream attack. It looked as though he may have attacked Kushida. I missed exactly what happened, but he must have attacked Kushida. All I saw was him and Ben Balor in the ring together. He comes back, loses the match, and then turns heel. We haven't seen Velveteen heel really since I would say since about 2018, because he actually started off in NXT as a heel. He didn't come to NXT as a face. He actually started off at NXT as a heel, and he had those um, really memorable matches. The one that first comes to my mind that really stuck out was his match with Aleister Black at NXT Takeover back in 2017. I think this was Survivor Series weekend, so I got to remember exactly the location that Survivor Series was, that particular takeover. So that was like kind of the match to put him over the map, and then from there he just had match after match after match that stuck out. Eventually, he faced Velveteen. He faced Ricochet. I think that was NXT Takeover Chicago. The very next year, he actually started off the year facing Cassius Ohno, NXT Takeover. Um, at the start of 2018 in Philly, that was in Philadelphia, and he was a part of the ladder match, the first North American Championship ladder match. It only made sense that he wasn't going to be a part of this one because he was actually a part of the first one when Adam Cole won that one. He was a part of that ladder match that Adam Cole won to crown the first ever North American champion. So he was a part of that ladder match, but he wasn't a part of this one when they were NXT Takeover New Orleans. And it's great to see him back. I don't know what he's done to his hair and with his beard. He looks kind of. I don't know if the accident did that or what, but he kind of looks like an old grandpa now with the gray beard and the grayness in his hair. The man is only like 23, 24, and he already kind of looks. He already got grayness. I've never really seen someone with that on him, unless he got it that way. I've never really seen someone with that on them at such a young age. But it's great to see him back, and I think the heel role fits him perfectly because he was a heel for a bit of part of his NXT run when he first burst on the scene. He actually didn't really turn babyface until the time where he was actually facing Tommaso Ciampa for the title. Survivor Series 2018. So that was kind of when he turned heel, was doing that particular angle when they faced off. and that match right there. So when he turned babyface, that's kind of around the time that happened. But it was a heel for a bitter part of his NXT run. So the fact that he won the North American title last year from Johnny Gargano, he won the North American title last year against Johnny Gargano, held on to the belt for about 7 months up until he lost to Roderick Strong. Then he got injured, came back from injury early this year, but he had 2 failed attempts against Adam Cole for the title. So it only makes sense that now he was going to come back as a heel and more a little bit more vicious than he was previously. And I think it's needed. I think at this point, especially with how long he's been at NXT, and I don't really think he has the same fan base that he had. I'm always going to be Velveteen Dream fan, but sometimes when guys are just gone for as long as they are, it kind of knocks things down. I mean, let's not forget the last time we seen him, he actually had there was 2 times you saw him at NXT Takeover at your house where he lost. Um, it's kind of like a free fight against Adam Cole, and then you saw him after that where it looked as though him and Dexter Lumis were going to be a tag team, but he said that they weren't going to team together. It's like, I'm just doing you a favor, you did me a favor. Um, and so you didn't really see him after that, and now to see him back is just crazy, and he looks, like I said, it's definitely something he needed to do at this point because he hasn't been on the best run since he made his return to NXT. He hasn't been on the best run. He actually made his return when the crowd was still around. So, if they ever come back again, interesting to see the direction they go with him. And I just had to do these 2 videos together. Velveteen Dream makes his return. He's going to be interesting to see what he does moving forward. And Mike Chioda makes his debut in AEW Dynamite as a referee for not 1 but 2 matches in the same night. So this should be interesting. This should be really interesting. Where they go in both routes moving forward. Normally, I try to keep my AEW and NXT videos or any WWE videos separate, but in this particular case, I had to merge them because it's just, I just had to. They're both um, 2 major returns. One a debut and one a return. And not only that, but then the heel turn we saw Velveteen Dream after that. I was watching both shows simultaneously for the channel, so that's kind of how I saw that. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Signing off with Master Flex. Like I said, it's great to see the legend, Mike Chioda, back in business. Love, really, really, it's one of my favorite refs in all time, and it's good to see Velveteen Dream back. But not only back, but he's back as a bad guy. So sign our Sports.